Yo, everybody, how y'all doing? Back at it again. It's your favorite entrepreneur, your boy, official Tyree Samuels. And before y'all do any further, right, go ahead and click on that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date with all the notifications every single time I drop a video, because this is actually the 6th video I'm going to be dropping this week. So the video that I dropped earlier this week is actually going to be, linked up right here, which is going to be how to use the Steady Scanner, okay? I want you guys to go check out that video whenever you get a chance. But today's video, we're actually going to be going over how to use the Steady app. Okay, now obviously the app is probably going to be utilized a little bit more than the desktop version, so I want you guys to be able to get both dynamics, but the app itself is going to give you guys more tools than you guys are going to know to do it. I'm going to teach you guys how to be able to tap into the Steady app for all your swing trading ideas, and I'll see you guys on the next clip. Peace. Yo, family, how y'all doing? Once again, favorite entrepreneur, your boy, official Tyree Samuels. And before y'all go any further, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, because I know that you guys want to be the first to get the notification, and I want you to be the first to get the notification, but neither here nor there, right? What we're going to go is we're going to go ahead and dive into the information left off by the previous clip, and we're going to actually talk about how to utilize the Steady app properly, efficiently, and effectively, right? So the first thing I want you guys to be able to notice is, I'm going to put up on the screen right here. This is what it's going to look like whenever you get a notification from the Steady app to your mobile, okay? iPad, cell phone, Android, Apple, it doesn't matter, okay? It's going to look like this. Maybe a different name, but that's what it's going to look like. Now what I'm actually about to do is I'm about to start screen sharing my phone so that I can show you guys exactly what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that up over here. Now you guys have full access to it, okay? So the first thing I really want you guys to be able to focus on is we're going to be looking at Euro USD. Right, Euro USD is going to be the first currency on the screen, okay? Now, within this Euro USD, you can see the name of the currency. You can see what the order type is. It says sell. And in this specific example, it's actually telling us how many pips we're risking for the stop and what our final target is going to be. Now, if you ever want to skip, right, you don't want to pull up the information for it, you just want to skip it, you're going to swipe to the left. So if you want to skip it, swipe to the left, okay? So look at all these that I'm skipping, okay? Now, if you ever come across one that you actually want to look at, you will swipe to the right. So I'm going to swipe to the right on that one, and it's going to actually give me all the information, as you guys can see, right? It's a sell limit from Gene. They give me the chart. They give me the parameters, so on and so forth, okay? So I'm actually going to hit that back button. And the way that you guys get all the way back to the beginning or get to the most recent trade idea is you're actually going to click in the top right-hand corner where you see that little half circle. That's going to be the refresh tool. And as you see, it immediately brings me back to Euro USD. The button in the top left-hand corner is going to indicate a power button, which is going to log you out. If you ever need to update password, update username, that's what you would utilize that for, okay? Now, before we actually go further into the actual trade, let's look at all the tools at the bottom, okay? The magnifying glass is going to give you the guys the ability to look at all the previous trade ideas as far as relative recency. So you guys can see these are all the most recent trade ideas actually sent out. You can actually go as far to select the time period, right? You can even select the symbol of the currency pair as far as if it's active and so on and so forth. So me personally, I usually kind of leave this as is. You could just go about checking the most recent ones. Really don't need to go too much further past like a week or two. All right, now, the other thing I want you guys to be able to do, even though I am making this YouTube video, there are still going to be videos that are already directly included in the app. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to go watch all 5. If you just watch this YouTube video and you don't go watch these videos, if you mess up on something, that's not on me, okay? So you got the introduction to Steady, you got how to use the Steady app, which is what we're actually going over, real risk management, lot size calculator, risk to reward intro, and how to use Steady IM website, okay? So I want you guys to make sure you still go tap into those videos, even if you watch this YouTube video, right? The other thing is gonna be the chat, right? So the chat is gonna actually be where these guys send you all the up-to-date notifications on the trade ideas, how they're going, so on and so forth. So I'm also, gonna give you guys access to be able to see what it looks like. It's basically gonna be the same thing that you guys already saw for whenever you get a new message for a new trade idea, but it's just going to say new message. So you'll get an alert on your screen that's simply going to say like new message or like new Steady message. Then what you would do is you'll come here, and as you guys can see, they have things such as, hey fam, Mauricio here. Previous markup mentioned has hit TP is 112 pips, currently running at 160. As I had mentioned, I was not going to personally count it as a trade sin. However, for the people that were able to take it, congrats, right? And another example, you guys can see, sorry boy, hey guys, we're into GJ to a little premature, no big deal, small loss. I break down what we could have done better. So just like anything else, whether you win or lose, they're going to be transparent. But the biggest thing about this way of trading is we can actually lose more than we win. All right, I almost had a brain fart. We can lose more than we win and still be profitable. Okay. They're also going to say, hey guys, you know, we came close to an entry. And as you guys see, right, target hit, second target currently 205 pips up. You guys can see all the updates in this app. On top of that, they're actually going to let you know when the educators are about to go live, and they're actually going to send the detailed markups within the chat as well. Okay. So finally, what I want you guys to be able to look at is you can click on settings. You obviously just want to make sure the message notifications and the trade notifications, right, are going to be turned on. Okay. Now, the next thing you guys want to be able to do is pay attention to the lot size calculator. Okay. Whenever you're looking to pick a currency to take for a trade, you want to be able to pick the lot size calculator. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you guys in a full spectrum exactly how you want to go about seeing the trade, entering the trade, figuring out your lot size, and then executing. Okay. So the first thing I'm actually about to do is I'm about to go back to the home screen, and I'm going to select the most recent win that we had, which was going to be gold, because I don't think Euro USD actually ended up activating. We can actually verify. So yeah, Euro USD, it didn't actually activate. That was sent by John Dollar. Okay, cool. So we know that that actually did not activate. I can swipe to the right. I can see it was sent out by Dollary, right? Which is going to be the same person. This is how you guys want to pay attention. Dollary is the same person that's giving me the update for the Euro USD, saying, hey guys, price came agonizingly close to our entry pocket before reversing. If you were able to use it alongside, congrats, right? But outside of that, you definitely just want to go ahead and delete that. Okay. The market conditions, so right here, hey family, hopefully goes without saying, Euro USD from yesterday, market conditions look different today, therefore we'll rather wait until Monday to take the next position. So as long as you guys know, if you missed it, just hold on, don't try to just randomly get in. He's going to give you all the updates moving forward. Now, let's actually go look at this gold trade, okay? So if I swipe right on this gold trade, this is exactly how you guys see the trade come in, interpret it, go figure out the information, and then execute, okay? So one big thing I want to be able to point out, on steady, whenever you see the trade type says active, it's usually going to mean that it is a market execution, okay? Now, it does not mean just automatically go hit buy or sell. This is what you need to do so that you can verify whether or not it is actually a market execution or if it is a buy limit or sell limit. Because sometimes they'll put active, but it's actually a sell limit or buy limit. But usually active means market execution. You know, to take it a step further, by the entry price, he literally put market execution. Okay? So I'm going to teach you guys how to actually be able to find your lot, how to be able to figure out how many pips you're risking. So in this example, he's actually telling you guys you're going to be risking exactly 59 pips, okay? But what if, right? I'm going to show you situations to where you're not always going to have it that easy, okay? What if on this GBP JPY, you guys see where it says stop loss, there is no number of pips that you're going to be risking for the stop loss. So you have no idea what the hell you're risking, right? I'm going to actually show you guys, okay? So we're actually going to go to gold. I'm going to show you guys how even if they're telling you it's a 59 pip stop loss, we're going to go verify. So this is actually what I'm going to do, okay? You can actually click on this link and it's going to actually show you guys, right? I can zoom in. It's going to actually show you guys the chart, right? It's going to show you guys exactly what he was looking at. And this is going to be what the trade I did look like at the time that he sent it, okay? Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go pull up TradingView, okay? And I'm actually about to go pull up gold, all right? XAU USD, I'm gonna select on that, all right? And now we're actually about to go mark this up, okay? So what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you guys exactly how to go take this information and plug it in on your chart. So what I usually do is I'm gonna go take the horizontal line right here. I'm gonna slap it on my chart. I personally like to make it either yellow or blue to represent my entry, okay? So I'm gonna double tap on that so it gives me the ability to pull up the screen. I'm gonna simply type in entry, okay? Then I'm gonna hit coordinates. I'm gonna make sure I go back so I know what the coordinates were. The coordinates were, I can actually copy this Some of you guys don't know, you can actually copy that, right? I can erase, and then I can paste it. Okay, so I forgot. So it works on MetaTrader 4, but I guess it doesn't work on TradingView. So on MetaTrader 4, you can actually copy and paste it. On TradingView, I guess you got to manually do it. So it's 1814, right? 1814.83, all right? 1814.83. All right, bet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to represent my entry, okay? Now, we need to put another line for our stop loss. All right, bet. What color am I going to make that? Red. I'm going to double tap it. You got to double tap it so you can get all the info. I'm going to put SL, coordinates, 1821.15. All right, bet. 1821.15. All right, cool. That's my stop loss that you guys can see up here, right? Now we're going to put our TPs, okay? That's 1. Right, so we'll put, what, TP1, right? TP1, coordinates, 1796.40, 1796.40. All right, bet. That's my first TP, okay? Second TP, I'll slap it on the chart, right? This will be TP2. So for anybody that does not always get the pip count, this is how you go figure out the pip count for yourself. Because Steady is not always going to actually give you the pip count like y'all see in this example to where it actually says 59 pips. You may see an example like how I mentioned earlier with like GBP JPY to where they just give you the numbers. They don't tell you how many pips you're risking, but it's still up to you to be able to figure out that info. So you actually only have 2 take profits on this specific setup, okay? So this is how you guys are going to figure this out, right? Now, you guys can clearly see, right? If we look at this chart, this where you see is going to be where the market hit the entry. So right here is where the market hit the entry, okay? So now that you guys can see that, the next thing that we're looking at is, okay, once the market hit this area, right? Then what did it do? It ended up dropping to the first TP that you guys actually see right here, okay? Now, what I'm actually about to do is I'm about to show you guys how you could have verified that you were actually risking 59 pips. You're like, Tyree, how do I do that? I got you, right? So now what you're actually about to do is you're about to go back to drawings, right? You're going to go to the bottom. You're going to select short position tool. A short position tool is for a sell. A long position tool is for a buy, okay? I'm going to click short position tool, right? This little blue dotted line that you see, this is how I can get it to be put exactly right there. So I just tap when I get it where I want it to be. I'm going to double tap on that short position tool and make sure that all my numbers are still correct. 1814.83. I want it to be perfect. I don't want it to be close. I want it to be perfect. Stop loss is 1821.15. That's not the stop loss. Stop level, right? 1821.15. All right, and then the first TP, 1796.40. All right, 1796.40. All right. And then just like that, ladies and gentlemen. So now what you guys can actually see, right? Notice the entry is represented by the blue line. The red line is the stop loss. The green line is the TP. Okay. If I tap, you guys can clearly see this is how you guys are actually able to get the correct information. Nothing against the individual who said it was 59 pips, but as we can see, this is clearly going to be 63 pips, okay? It's clearly 63 pips, not 59. So if you guys would have done 59 pips, even though you didn't lose, this is an example to where it really didn't actually make a difference, but you guys want to actually make sure you're risking exactly the right amount. So I never just go off of what they tell me. I'm going to always verify. They said 59, it's actually 63. That's an extra 4 points. That could make a difference depending on how you're looking to take the setup. Now, we were risking 63 to get 184, which is almost a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And then the final target, which it did not hit, would have been for about 251 pips, right? So now what we're going to do with this information, we have a 63 pip stop loss, okay? I'm now going to come back to Steady, I'm going to click on the 3 dotted lines. I'm going to select the calculator, right? My currency of choice is going to be USD, right? The currency pair was gold. XAU USD is very, very important. You select the right currency pair. What is your account size? Average person probably has like a $200 account, okay? Most people are risking 1 to 2%. We'll put 2%, right? And then, right, I'm going to put the amount of pips I'm risking for the stop loss, 63. Calculate. My lot size is not big enough for me to actually take the trade. So what I want you guys to focus on, this is a great example. Depending on the size of your account, you are not able to take every trade because some stop losses are too big, right? So 2% on a $200 account is a $4 risk. $4 does not even give you the minimum lot size if it's a 63 pip stop loss. The minimum lot size, is a 0.01. You have a 0.006. You can only have two decimals, two numbers behind the decimal. This shows an example of a trade I did you should not take. If you ever see more than 2 zeros, right, behind the decimal, you are not to take that trade. You need a minimum of a 0.01. We are not going to round this up. This is a trade that you will not take based off your account balance. Now, say you had a little bit bigger account. You had a $500 account and you're still risking 2%, okay? You will now be risking $10, right? Where it says risk. Your stop loss is still 63 pips, but now your lot size is a 0.016. So you could either do a 0.01 or a 0.02 if you round it up. Final thing, right? For those of you guys, that want to be able to risk a little bit smaller, you can risk 1%, okay? And same thing, if you notice, 1% risk with it only being a $5 amount, you're only going to actually be able to risk a 0.008, which is not even the lowest lot size, which is a 0.001. So with this being said, guys, I hope you guys know how to use the Steady app effectively. Do not over leverage, use proper risk management. In addition to that, as I mentioned, make sure you go watch these videos, okay? And it talks about actually real risk management, lot size calculator, and risk to reward, the intro training, okay? Please go tap into all that information. I will actually be making a separate YouTube video, right? Going over risk to reward, going over other lot size calculators you guys can actually use, okay? And going over risk management. Now, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, 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 go ahead and go hit that subscribe button, right? I want you guys to be able to get all the notifications first before anybody else, because I appreciate y'all's support. Next thing I want y'all to do, go ahead and follow your boy on Instagram, official Tyree Samuels, right? I will be dropping, more info, and, I do have different links in my bio that you guys can subscribe to. I actually have a free Telegram chat, so I actually send free Forex signals every single week. Now, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, go tell a friend of a friend. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys share, and then most importantly, obviously, once again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys. Your boy, official Tyree Samuels. I'm gonna see you guys at the top, not from the top, because the bottom's way too crowded. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Peace.